Hello you, it's Josh here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Happening Point. I almost always forget the name. Today we are going to be once again building stuff. We're going to be starting the Main Street, I'm pretty sure, today. Well, I don't really like the word Main Street exactly for this because it's not going to be a very big or elaborate Main Street. It's just going to be a couple of buildings that come around here with maybe a carousel or something like that. I've not quite decided. But we're also going to be fixing up a couple of things like, for example, if we just quickly skedaddle over here. This little corner here, I had grass before, but I actually want to change it to this kind of white, whatever you call this, crisscross fucking zebra shit. I don't fucking know. And also, I'd like to get some decals for these. I don't know if I'll be able to make them though, so we'll have to see about that. And also, I'm honestly not sure what to do with the hotel here. I would ask you, but this has been recorded months before the video actually comes out. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it for now. I might have that area as like a kids area because I was trying to come up with a bit of a plan, and I thought, oh, it'd be nice to have like a kind of themed kids area, like in at Alton Towers you have CBeebies land and stuff like that. But I don't know, we'll have to see about that. But anyway, let's actually get on with the time. Let's get everything done now. So without further ado, let's get on with the time lapse. So, welcome to another time lapse. Today, we are finally getting the Main Street built. And again, not Main Street. I don't know why I keep on saying Main Street. But as well as that, like I said before, we are tidying up some stuff. So here at the start, you'll see that we've just tidied up a couple things there. Got some of that stuff sorted out. And we've actually, in this video, throughout it, we actually get all the little, the little roof trims around all the pillars. We actually get all those in. Although some of them on this corner building here where the carousel is, which you'll see in a bit, it doesn't actually let us place them, which is a bit irritating, but you know, I guess it is what it is. But anyway, what are we doing right now then? So what we've just done there is we've just chucked in some paths and stuff coming down here because obviously I wanted it to come back down to about ground level. Now, I'm still going to doing some more terrain work, obviously, so don't worry, but I just wanted to bring it back down so then it matched the fence because I felt like it'd be a bit weird having the car park on a drastically different height, and they wouldn't build a Main Street on like many different levels really. Like obviously coming down here that's fine, but they'd not build the entire thing like going up and down and up and down and up and down, because not only would that look a mess, it would also be a pain to walk along, and Main Street's supposed to be like really big and open, so yeah, you know, there's some liberties that we've got to take, and there's some things that they would do, like, you know, just making places flat for reasons. But anyway, yeah, what we're doing right now then is we're getting these buildings in here. You'll already see that we've expanded the little ticket booth, not ticket booth, you know what I mean, the turnstiles building there. We've expanded that round the corner. Jesus Christ, I can't speak. And then we've also built a little one there with the green roof where it sticks out, similar to what we've got on the front, and also I think on the back as well we've got very similar to a building to that. And then we've got this corner building here which is identical on both sides, and then it has that tower to split it up through the middle. And inside there, you'll see right now we're doing all the little supporting work inside to make it look like the roof's actually supported, which is something I do want to do in these sort of builds. I want to pay really close attention to stuff that doesn't really matter like that. Like, no one's ever going to see that because the carousel's covered up most of it, but in case you do look up, it looks really nice up there now. But yeah, you'll see that later on as well with the restaurant that we're going to build. I put ridiculous amount of detail into that for no reason. But anyway, yeah, we have that little corner building. It has the green roof just to change up the thingies. And we've got the lovely little carousel in there. Now, for the queue, I was going to have a queue inside the building there, but in the end, I decided to just have a little fake queue coming outside because in real life, I don't really think a carousel like that would have much of a queue, and if it did, it wouldn't be very big. So in this case, I've just decided not to have a queue and just make it look like it's just a walk and ride. But what we're doing right now is we're building this massive restaurant here. You'll just see that we've just broken all the walls for that for those ticket booth buildings that we did on the front. But don't worry, it looks the exact same as it did before. We haven't changed anything or broken anything. All we did there is change them from the full block primitives to like the mini ones so that they're thinner, which means we're allowed to fit more into this space, you know, and make more of the space. But here you can see, God, it's going so fast, it's really hard to explain. But we've got the restaurant here. It's a massive area, but we've got that lovely big skylight on the roof, which I really like, and there's big windows, and you can see that kind of like you know, the big glass doorway area there. That's what I want to do for like a hotel sort of thingy, but on like a bigger scale maybe. So that'll give you an idea of that, and yeah, we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not, but I think it looks quite nice. It looks very modern, which I like, because this restaurant is supposed to be quite modern, and in the lore, I guess, of this theme park, I guess this would be built, this used to be like maybe an old arcade, or like a I don't know what would be here, honestly. That's obsolete now. I don't know. So, but there'll have been something here, maybe like offices or something. I don't know. And then they've replaced them here with this lovely modern restaurant, which has been updated recently. But the rest of these buildings here will have been built mainly like, you know, like years ago, like loads and loads of years ago. And maybe that ticket booth there, those ticket booth buildings were like built a little bit later on, and you can see what I mean. We're trying to build a bit of a story around it, I guess you could say, to make it look to make it feel like an actual theme park, because why not, I guess. But yeah, you can see here we're doing all those stupid, tedious little bits here, and we've done the inside of the restaurant, which I was really happy with. It has that very, like I said, modern and it's a very nice looking building, you know. I like it. It's got like the bushes there, which in the corners, but it's also got the bushes on those little veranda things that hang down. What are they called? Like the little wooden grid looking things. They hang down from there, and I think that looks really nice, actually. And then we've obviously got those like spikes going through the middle at different heights with the little lights coming off them, which is actually inspired by Nando's. Like the Nando's that's near me, they have like a couple tables with the little lamps coming off of the wall, and I thought that was really cute and a really cool idea. But anyway, we're getting on with decals now, so you can see here that we've got all of these parking booths and stuff here being made. We've got some paintings, and we've made the logos. I decided to call this little restaurant the Willow Tree, because I thought that was a nice name, even though the tree isn't a willow tree, because I thought, well, willow trees look a bit mank, but the Willow Tree is a nice name. So we've got like a little thingy to go on the window there, because Alton Towers does that, and I don't know why, but it looks nice. Here I had a bit of a fiasco trying to get this stupid logo on, because it just wouldn't work, and I forgot to make a staff only sign, so I had to get rid of that. But we've got those modern paintings in there, which you'll see in the little night, what are they called? The night shots. I always forget what they're called. The cinematics, that is, at the end. Now, while we're just lighting everything up and getting some other stuff done here, getting some like tedious things done, I did want to talk about something which I was thinking about, is that I might actually end up doing a bit of a thing here, where I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so that I'm going to like have a height limit. So Alton Towers, for example, my local big park, they have a height limit, so they can't build above the highest tree in Alton Towers. I think it's something like that. So it doesn't ruin sightlines, because it's in like the countryside. So I might make a height limit. I don't know what the height limit will be, but we'll have to see about that, and I think it'll make it much more interesting. But what we're doing right here is we're making the little turnstiles here, and those little security booths with the little stop signs, which I did steal from the road, but I think they work quite well there. Oh, but it is actually the end of the time lapse here. I did not realise. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the cinematics, and goodbye.